Hey everybody, welcome back to this Let's Play of City of Heroes. In this episode, we're going to start going over the villains of City of Heroes, or City of Villains. So we're gonna get started into this. First of all, we're gonna start from the top with brutes, and doesn't matter what origin you go with. So we're gonna go with brute primaries. Brute primaries, I guess there's not a lot to say about brute primaries, because as you can see, or if you can't see, I'm just going to say, pretty much they're either all the same, they're pretty much all the same primary power sets that you find with either scrappers or tanks. So brutes are basically the tanks of villain side, but they also have some scrapper primaries as well with claws. I mean, there isn't any power set that's unique to brutes, so I'd kind of be wasting my time trying to explain all of it. But I'd just like to say brutes offensively with any power set are very, very powerful, and all brute powers have taunt, so like with power sets like claws, which I guess the scrapper primary also has a taunt, but the taunt is a non AoE taunt. But the brute version of taunt is an AoE taunt. So brutes are meant to take lots of aggro, lots of hate, and deal out a lot of damage as well. If you guys want to see more of a rundown on some of these power sets, let me know. But really, there's nothing different from tank secondaries and scrapper primaries and brute primaries. So we're gonna go on and move on to brute secondaries really fast. As you can see, brute secondaries are pretty much the same as scrapper secondaries slash tanker primaries. The difference with the brute secondary sets as a whole is that they'll grant about scrapper level defenses as far as the bonuses they give, but the brute caps, as in the highest values you can reach for their resistances and defenses, are at the tank level. So that means brutes have a lot of potential as far as being buffed by other classes, which is why I really like playing a brute, because they synergize well with a team, just because they have so much potential power, but they're still great on their own as well. The only thing I really have to say about brute secondaries, or the only difference really, is Energy Aura. Energy Aura is a non-positional defense, meaning positional defense means you have defense, your defense is based off of what type of attack you're getting hit by, whether it be a melee attack, a ranged attack, or an AoE attack. And positional defense, because it all has to do with the type of attack that's attacking you, as far as what type of attack it is. I know that I'm not making that much sense, but you'll understand maybe later on, or if you want a better explanation, I'll be happy to do maybe another video on that. But Energy Aura has a damage type defense. So that means it has defenses to smashing damage and energy damage and ice damage and fire damage. It has defenses. It has a unique defense value for each and every one of those, instead of just having positional defense to melee and AoE and range. It has defense to smashing, defense to lethal, and it's really altogether a very, very different set from, say, super reflexes or shields. Energy was a lot less powerful than when they changed it a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how they changed it, but all in all, I think it's a pretty good set. It's kind of like electric armor in the fact that it has a lot of end gaining potential with like energy drain and conserve power. Conserve power makes it so all of your powers cost half of what they normally do. But it is a defensive set instead of a resistance set. Not too much else to say. It's got a typical tier 9 overload, which it makes it so you absorb a lot of damage. It makes it so your defense debuff resistance is at the cap, and it has a typical crash, and it increases your max hit points as well. Other than that, I just like brutes in general, and there's not too much else to say as far as like power sets go. I'll go more into detail about like other things, just other details about particular archetypes like brutes and all that. But for now, I'm just running over power sets and as far as the power sets in the brute primaries and the brute secondaries, there's nothing too unique besides energy aura. So that's gonna wrap this up. I know it's been a short video, but I hope it's been an informational one. If you guys like what you're seeing, please feel free to subscribe and leave comments, questions. I'm always happy to take suggestions or whatever. And this is Elpreed, and thanks for watching.